Hey, thrill seekers, welcome back to Bubba's Wonderland. Today we're diving into episode 7 of our Planet Coaster series. If you're just tuning in, last episode we went all out with the big Back to the Future theme, building a sweet go-kart track, a slick monorail station, and even setting up a hotel and restaurant with inside the courthouse. Yeah, we went all big. Now I gotta let you in on something. Off camera, I've been putting in some work. I built up this massive mountain in the back of the park, and I even expanded the lake to give us some more room for some new crazy attractions. This place is really starting to take shape, and I can't wait to show you what's next. In today's episode, we're kicking off a brand new area in the park and putting in some serious work in the sci-fi section. I've got some awesome ideas brewing, and I think you're gonna love what's coming up. So buckle up, hit the like button, and let's jump right into it. So the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and do some park management stuff here. We got some research that we need to complete here. We got absolutely terrifying. So it looks like another tower ride. So let's go ahead and start some research here. We're going to do double the thrill, which is a roller coaster ride. Let's go ahead and do a gentle ride. And then we're going to just go ahead and do us another roller coaster here. And let's do the Reborn the Loop. I've been having some issues with some vendors. I think some of them actually quit on me. So I'm going to go ahead and rename all the actual staff vendor buildings so I can actually keep track of who's here and who's not, so you notice there's a lot missing. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. So I went through and named everything. I have 11 shops that need attendants. I only have 5 attendants left. So I definitely need to go ahead and hire some more. So let's go ahead and do that. Probably hire us about another 11. So went ahead and hired 12. I'm going to go ahead and sign some of these people to their actual buildings. So hopefully we can actually start getting people fed and getting that part done. So let me go ahead and assign them real quick. So I got all my vendors set up. Got a couple for the phase 1s and phase 2s areas. Got all the shops covered now. Now let's check out our janitors. So we have 4 janitors. Their workload is pretty high. I got 1 each in phase 1 and 1 each in phase 2. So we might go ahead and just get another janitor for each phase also, or they just might be roaming, just kind of roaming between the two. So let me grab those real quick. Alright, I went ahead and fix the names. I noticed they were all messed up. So we got our entrance area and we got our sci-fi area. So we just got our janitors. So we got 1 for each. So we got 3 for the sci-fi, 3 for the entrance. Now our mechanics, we have 1 for the sci-fi, 2 for the entrance. Let's go ahead and hire 2 more mechanics, 1 for each zone. We'll go ahead and change their assignment. So entrance, sci-fi. And then our security guards, we have 1 in the sci-fi, 2 in the entrance. We might go ahead and hire 2 more of them also. Might as well, we got money. There, hopefully that'll take care of a lot of this stuff. Now we got a couple of these guys that's been here for a while. We're gonna give them a raise and 1 training. We'll do that with the janitors too. We had 4 of them, which is the top 4. Let's see, I already gave the vendors raises for the ones that's been here the longest. Mechanics, I'll do the same thing. So hopefully that might make them a little bit more happier. So now that we got that out of the way, our research is done on everything. Let's go ahead and clear all these out. So we got our glazing down, which is another tower ride. Reborn to Loot, which is a coaster. And we got the double thrill, which is another coaster. We're going to do the double fun. Let's do another family ride, because that's going to be another part of the park I'm going to work on. Well, I want another thrilling ride too. Just pick one here. Alright, now that we got all this cleared up, I'm going to go ahead and show you what I've done here. So I've increased the lake, so it's going to go out this way with a little island on the middle. So here's the monorail. We got trees going up more as a background. We got a huge mountain back up here. So this is the back part. So the story back here is this used to be a quarry and it got all filled in, so that's why it's dug down that way. I'm gonna have a scary or haunted section up here on the top of the ridge, and then of course we have the sci-fi section here. This is going to be more of a kiddie section, and then this whole section right here is going to be the next section I'm going to work on. which is, here's the sign for it. If you don't know, this is ULTI Energy and Hydration. So they just came out with new flavors and a hydration mix also. So that's why we're going to go ahead and do this part of the park. It's going to have extreme rides and going to try to do something with the hydration as in water rides. So each of the rides is going to be a name of one of their flavors. So if you don't know, I am partnered with ULTI Energy. I've been using it, been handing it around at work, especially working night shift in a high assembly shop. The hydration's actually helped a whole lot. I've actually took it out when I went disc golfing over the weekend. I can feel a difference. I feel a little bit cooler and everything with that. And then the energy, especially the new formula, it works really well. Like I said, I've gotten a lot of people at work starting to get onto it. Especially working night shift, it really helps. So there'll be a link down below if you want to check it out, and with my special code you can also receive 10% off on all orders. So again, check that out below, ULTI Energy. So we're gonna start working on that here in a minute, show you a little bit more that we got over here. So we built up this mountain back here, so we actually got the ride going through the mountain itself. I haven't rode in this ride since I've got all this built, and I have realized we've never actually took a tour of the actual building itself. So let's go ahead and do that first. So we'll get down here and do a tour of the building, then we'll do another POV for the ride with everything that's been added onto it. So hang tight. All right, we're gonna go ahead and head into Star Screamer here. So we'll go ahead and do the skip the line here. So this is the inside of the Star Screamer. Got stars looking above. So the roof is kind of low here, but it is high enough for people walking through. We got computers and stuff everywhere in here. So I really like how I did everything in here. That's a sign. I can actually put a sign up on it. Probably should. I think I did at one point. So here's the exit for the skip the line here. We got these guys here working on the computer a little bit. This guy greeting everybody. So we're hopped on here. We're just waiting for the next train to come in for us to take off. Hello, dude. Ready? So this is the Star Screamer point of view. About to take off here. So enjoy the ride, and we'll see you when you come back. Just ignored the tree in the middle of the track. I gotta fix that. I didn't realize that was there. That was the Star Screamer's POV. So it looks like I gotta work on the timing here. It's a little off because that train should have already left. But that's something I can work on a little bit on the outside. So let's go back into this and see what else we can start working on. So I'm eventually gonna make a new entrance right here to get into the Sci-Fi area. And then we're gonna add another little kind of entrance right here where it comes out. So we got some more research to go ahead and complete. We got the family fun in space. That actually can be built over here. We got twisted lifting and twirling. Looks like a pretty fun ride. Still got another gentle ride to do here. And let's go ahead and do another roller coaster. Let's do the speed. All right, now that we just got that space one, let's go ahead and throw it over here in the Sci-Fi area. So I guess it's like a swinging ship, but it's with the spaceship instead of a boat. Kind of like that idea. So we're gonna have the kitty spot over here. I don't know if I want rides actually off this path. And I don't think this is too big to come over here on this side. So maybe like this, and then I can make the queue come from here and then back this way. And then the exit right here. So the queue will come out around here somewhere, and that'll kind of make up for some of this. I can move it over this way a little bit, but I think right here would be a good spot. Just been working on the scenery here a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and add the money for this and start getting people into it. And then I'll do a little bit more of the scenery around here. We're at 635 divided by 35 is 1814, so it'll be $18 even. Now this could change later on, especially when we get more scenery up. We'll go ahead and do that and get this thing started so we can get people in here. Now let me work on the scenery right here real quick. Alright, so I got everything all set up and some decorations and stuff put down. So when we come through here, this is going to be the entrance to the Sci-Fi area, which is called the Galactic Gateway. So I have these other signs showing you that the Star Screamer's this way, and then the Back to the Future ride's this way. So we'll come through here underneath the gate. So here's the shuttle ride we just put down. I did add plants and stuff all around it. Now I was trying to make this area seem more like it's on a different planet, so I've been using different colors and everything for plants. So like these plants here are plants you probably would never see on Earth. So I was trying to make them look like they're on a different planet. So that's why everything's a little bit more colorful and everything. I kind of like it. It adds a little bit different stuff to it. So we got the plants here on the ground, and then it's curving around here. Now the area here still is not complete, but we're gonna go ahead and just keep the walk around here. I don't think a lot of people have seen it from this view. So here's the Star Screamer. Looks like it just got fixed. Then of course back here to the Back to the Future area, you guys have walked around and seen that area. So let's come around here in the grass and see the queue lines here. So back here it's not really much different. Like I said, I got the different color plants there. And then back here I have this kind of pit back here. Radiation pit, and these tree that's kind of coming through and kind of sucking it up there. That's what that's there for. Then you got this kind of dead kind of plants back here because of the pit over here. So I think that's a little bit nice little touch to it. Oh, I gotta fix that one. Then you got these plants down here, these black and white ones. That'll come back through here, and then you come back through here where the plants are a little bit normal, where the radiation isn't leaking through. And then if you come through the queue line here, it's kind of all packed up, a little bit overgrown in some areas. And then you come back here to the queue line. If we come back out here onto this side, jump the fence. This is the other end of the generator right here. Also try to make it look like it's been sitting here for a while, so you got the leaves kind of growing up around it. And then of course you got these more different color leaves here at the beginning. Then you have us a little watchtower out here, and then you have the other entrance to the Galactic Gateway, which is back here. So now we're going to go ahead and work on our ULTI area, which is going to be back in this area. So let's get started on that. But before we do that, let's go ahead and check out our research here. So we got control the spin. So looks like birds or something there. We got the pinnacle of speed. So this will be another roller coaster. Then we got double the fun. This is the Trident coaster. All right, so now we're going to start on the ULTI area over here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to build a boomerang coaster over here. So I'm going to have both the ends come up this way, and then it's going to head back this way, and then I'm going to try to build it back in this area too. So let's go ahead and get this started here. The story of the boomerang roller coaster begins in the 1980s. A decade that saw a boom in roller coaster innovation. The idea behind the boomerang was to create a ride that was compact but still packs a punch, making it suitable for parks that did not have a lot of space but still wanted to offer a thrilling experience. The ride's design was inspired by a shuttle loop concept, which had been around since the 1970s, but the boomerang took to its whole new level. This concept was brought to life by a company called Vekoma, a Dutch manufacturer that had already made its name for itself in the amusement park industry. Vekoma was looking to create something that was not only thrilling, but also cost-effective for parks to install. In 1984, they introduced the first boomerang coaster, and it was an instant hit. So what makes a boomerang roller coaster special? The ride typically starts with the train being pulled backwards up a left hill. Once it reaches the top, it releases and sent hurling down the track through a vertical loop and into a cobra roll, a double inversion element that looks like the head of a cobra. After completing this sequence, the train climbs another hill, comes to a brief stop, and then the entire experience happens again, but in reverse. This design not only maximizes thrills in a small footprint, but also offers riders the unique sensation of experiencing the same track twice, once forward and once backward. The concept nature of the ride makes it perfect for parks with limited space, and the double ride cycle increases its appeal to thrill seekers. The ride's popularity spread quickly, and soon boomerang coasters were being installed in parks across Europe, North America, Asia, and beyond. By the 1990s, the boomerang had become one of the most recognizable and widely duplicated coasters designed in the world. Vekoma was able to adopt this basic boomerang design to fit different parks' needs. For example, the inverted boomerang was introduced in the late 1990s, where riders experienced the same thrilling sequence but with their feet dangling in the air as the train is suspended below the track. Of course, with any ride that becomes widely popular, there are bound to be some challenges. Early boomerang coasters were known for their intense forces, which could be a bit rough on riders, especially during the transition between elements. However, Vekoma continued to refine the design over the years, improving ride comfort and reliability. One improvement was the introduction of more advanced braking system, which helped to smooth out the ride experience. Additionally, new boomerang coasters began to feature more comfortable restraints and softer padding to the enhanced rider comfort. Today, the boomerang roller coaster is considered a classic. It's a testament to design and engineering. It continues to be favored among coaster enthusiasts. While many parks have moved on to larger and more complex rides, the boomerang remains a popular choice, especially for parks looking to add a reliable and thrilling attraction. Its influence can be seen in many modern roller coasters, as the concept of compact, intensive experiences and multiple direction travel have been expanded upon the newer designs. The boomerang may have been a product of the 1980s, but its legacy lives on, providing that sometimes the simplest idea can have the most lasting impact. In the end, a boomerang roller coaster is more than just a ride, it's a place of amusement park history. It brought innovation to the industry, set new standards for thrill rides, and continues to be more enjoyed by millions of people worldwide. Whether you're a coaster enthusiast or just someone who enjoys a good thrill, the boomerang is a ride that's sure to leave the lasting impression. So the next time you see one in the park, take a moment to appreciate the history and engineering behind this iconic coaster. I had to tweak it a little bit. I've lowered this so it's not as tall as it was before. I took out the 2 loops that were right here because it was a little too extreme. And then I cleaned up the land around it. So after testing and redoing it, the ratings look a whole lot better for this one. So let's go ahead and take a ride, and then we'll come back and build everything up. There's the test, and there's the results. So like I said, everything's in the green. We're looking good. So let's go ahead and start building the station up and start doing my scenery around everything. Theming is what transforms a roller coaster from just a thrill ride into a fully immersive experience. It's the difference between a coaster that's fun and one that's unforgettable. When it comes to boomerang coasters, the compact nature of these rides offer a unique challenge and opportunity for creative theming. The track layout may be set, but the environment around is a blank canvas. Imagine a boomerang coaster themed around an ancient temple. As you're pulled up the lift hill, you see crumbling ruins and ominous statues. The Cobra Roll could pass through a narrow canyon, while the loop takes us through a darkened cave filled with mysterious carvings. Or considered a futuristic theme, where the coaster takes on the role of a high-speed transport system in a sci-fi city. Neon lights, holographic billboards, and towering skyscrapers can create a vibrant atmosphere, making the experience feel like a journey through a bustling city of the future. Theming isn't just a decoration, it's about storytelling. A well-themed coaster pulls riders into the narrative, making them feel like they're part of the adventure. Now let's dig deeper, literally, into the concept of underground coasters. These rides take the thrill of roller coasters and add an extra layer of intensity by pummeling riders into the depth of the earth. Underground coasters are rare but incredibly impactful. They create a sense of mystery and danger as riders descend into the unknown. The darkness, confined spaces, and sudden changes in elevation make for a truly unique experience. One of the most famous underground coasters is the Volberton at the Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. This coaster features a section where the train dives into a dark enclosed space, creating an eerie atmosphere that plays with riders' senses. Designing an underground coaster comes with its own set of challenges. Engineers must consider factors like structural integrity, ventilation, and lighting. But these challenges also open up new possibilities for theming. Imagine a coaster that takes riders through an abandoned mine, complete with collapsing tunnels and eerie sound effects. Or a coaster that simulates a journey to the center of the earth, where the riders encounter modern lava, underground lakes, and strange creatures. Theming for underground coasters can be very immersive because the environment itself becomes the key part of the story. Boomerang coasters, theming, and underground coasters all showcase the incredible diversity and creativity found in the world of roller coasters. Boomerang coasters offer a compact but thrilling experience that can be enhanced with clever theming. Meanwhile, underground coasters take riders on a journey into the unknown, adding an extra layer of excitement and immersion. Whether it's through the narrative-driven theming or the heart-pounding drives into the earth, these elements show how roller coasters are more than just rides. They are experiences that transport us into new worlds. I hope you leave here with a deeper appreciation for the art of engineering that goes into creating these thrilling attractions. So I'm excited to reveal the name of our boomerang coaster, Lemon Drop. This name is extra special because Lemon Drop is one of my favorite flavors of ULTI Energy. So it just felt right to name the first ride after it. The boomerang coaster really captures the zesty, energetic vibe, don't you think? As you can see, we've made some solid progress on the coaster and the area around it, but there's still more work to do. I need to fine-tune the track supports and add a few more decorations before it's ready for a full POV ride. So no POV today, but you can bet we're gonna take an epic ride on Lemon Drop in the next episode. Alright, thrill seekers, that's going to wrap it up for this episode here at Bubba's Wonderland. Hope you enjoyed the ride. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep the park alive. We'll see you next time.